Hey everyone, it's Colin. Do you guys have favorite local roads? And I'm not talking about roads that you take a destination ride to. Like 2.5 hours from me is the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is an outstanding road with tons of sweepers. I'm talking about roads that are close to your home. Probably like maybe 10 to 20 to 30 miles away. So today, I am going to show you two of my local favorites. I brought my daughter along with me today to take her along for the ride. Now this road itself, again, this is my first road. It's not spectacular by any means. It's a nice country road, but it's the place we're going. It makes it one of my favorites. And I'm going to show you in just a second. Now, roads by you, how often do you find yourself taking the same route over and over and over again just because you like a road? Like with me, there's so many backcountry roads out here. It's fun to discover them. I think I've tapped out pretty much everything in my county, though. There are a couple roads way down south of me that I think I'm going to learn and take. But this one, it's got some curves. Nothing spectacular. Again, we're coming up to it in here about a half a mile. See, look, here's a curve right here. It's right by the water. And so if you don't know this, I am surrounded by two rivers. And I'm surrounded by the Patuxent River and the Potomac River. The Potomac leads right into D.C., and the Patuxent leads right into the Chesapeake Bay. Beautiful area, lots of water, a lot of fishing going on out here, obviously crabbing, that's what the Chesapeake Bay is known for. But a lot of times when I get off work and I'm stressed out, I'll just take like a 15-minute ride and I will come down here and just ride along this route. I mean, while it's a simple road, to me it just kind of relaxes me. It kind of like takes the stress away. And you know, coming up here on the right, and my county is not known for its beaches, so it's not like we live on the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean. But that dirt road right there, that actually takes us to one of only, I think, 2 or 3 beaches. And when I say beach, I mean like probably 1,000 square feet of patch with some sand in it. That's our beach. And so that right there, if you take that out, a little place where you can go hang out with the family and stuff. It's not bad. It just opened up a couple years ago. But normally most of the coastline out here is actually pretty rocky. But we are coming up, and this is the side of southern Maryland where we are on the Patuxent. And I said we're on the other side, probably about 15 miles from here, is the Potomac River. And I've been on both. I've actually got on the boat on both of them. This one, my neighbor takes me out a lot, and that's the river right there. That's the Patuxent. And we go rock fishing. And we'll troll some lines and stuff and spend like 4 or 5 hours just right on this river, catch some great rockfish. So we are coming up right now to the place we always stop. And it's there's 2 restaurants down here. One's called Sea Breeze, and the other one I believe is called Sandgates. And that's a really cool bar right there. A lot of riders actually go to that bar and hang out. But notice there's nobody here right now. And we're just going to come in here, my daughter and I, and we're just going to walk around and check out this nice, serene river because it relaxes me.
Ah, the bike is looking nice and clean today. This is what I was talking about, guys. This is outstanding. Just sitting here, riding down here. And again, this is only probably 15 minutes from my house. You know, I take my daughter, I've taken my wife with me, and we just come out here and relax. Now, I was telling you a second ago about the rocky beach. This beach I told you a minute ago, which is probably about a mile down that way, is a little bit bigger than this. So this is probably, what, 50 yards, if that, maybe 30. Lots of rocks, but still, people come out here and just hang out and relax. Like, we'll sit there, we'll go on these piers. And a lot of times, like my wife and I, even though I'm kind of anti-crab or anti-seafood, this place right here, or this one right over here, they'll have all-you-can-eat crabs. So she'll want to just come down here on the water and she could like spend 3 hours eating non-stop crabs. And me? No, not at all. I'll just sit there for the ambiance, but I won't eat that seafood stuff. But anyway, we just come out here, and I want to find out from you guys if you have like an area by you. You know, I'm lucky I'm surrounded by water. I'd rather be looking at mountains right now, but this is nice.
Okay, this is my second favorite road. You might have seen it on some videos. I ride it a lot. A lot of my vlogs I've actually done on this road. And this is an Amish country. So we are surrounded, and it's funny, like in St. Mary's, where I live in this county, they have like one area, you know, it's probably like 3 or 4 miles long, maybe more, that's just concentrated with Amish folks. And that's where we're riding right now. And if you haven't ever dealt with Amish, they are probably the most friendly people you can ever meet. Plus, they build a mean shed. There's only one drawback to this road, and I just kind of ran over some a second ago. Well, let's just put it this way: the horses, they're not really good at catching certain things, and it gets all over the road and gets mushed, and so you gotta kind of keep your eye out so you don't run over that. Plus, when you're on the bike, you can smell stuff really well, so it's kind of, you know when it's coming. But the horses, I don't know what's in their diet, but man, they're crapping everywhere because it seems like it's always over this road. And this is probably a road that goes about, I'd say, 5-6 mile loop. And like I said, it's kind of like goes right through the heart. Hey, look, there's another biker right there enjoying this road. Just nothing spectacular about it, but it's just a nice, serene road. And there's really usually not a lot of people on it now. As I say that today, I've already seen like more cars than normal. And there's a couple offshoots. So like right now, right where this truck is making its left, this van, I could go down there, and that goes down and cuts over to the Potomac River. And that's actually a great little stretch, but I'm going to go straight here because there's all different aspects of it. You can make a left there, up here you can make a right and go a different way, but it's all centralized around one area. And so I like just taking us out, taking different paths. A lot of farms are out here. You know, I love passing all these businesses, like these Amish businesses, like them right there. They have a buggy shop out here, so if somebody needs your buggy fixed, which look at this, we're coming up to one right now. I knew we'd see them out and about, but like if you need to fix your wagon, they've got a whole business for that. They've got a guy out here, an Amish farmer, that he is a Stihl, S-T-I-H-L, power tools dealer. And so I always go to him, and the guy knows what he's doing. So let's see how nice I can be here, coming up to the Jebediah and his horse. Wave to him. Very friendly folks. And they don't have electricity, so if you don't know that, there's Mennonites and then there's Amish. Now the Amish are out here, there's both out here, but the Amish actually don't use electricity. And all the women wear dresses. So if you look at this young lady here on the left, that's an Amish lady. That's what they have to wear. They have to wear the long dresses, and then the men always have to wear hats, and they always have to have beards. I believe that's the case. But still, nonetheless, I've come out here several times and bought product. We've got our sheds built from them. I've got some furniture, some outdoor furniture from them, and it's probably the best quality stuff you can imagine. I mean, because they take their time. I mean, when you go into their shop, it's funny, like you go into their, where they build their sheds, and they just go off generators. So they have generator power. But this is probably my second favorite road. I mean, by the looks of it, if you look at it, it's like, it's not that spectacular. It's just, if you rode it, you'd understand. It's just kind of like a family-type atmosphere, if that makes sense. It's just kind of like a road that you just look around and enjoy the sights, and that's all I can say about it. So hopefully, today, you enjoyed my two main roads. Probably of the two, I like the water one better. That's probably my go-to one. So that way, when I get home, like I told you, I just like going in that and just relaxing, taking a quick ride. So we are going to head back home. Got my daughters tapping me on the back saying, I still want to go, I still want to go, I still want to go riding. But I'm like, no, we got to get home. And see, look, we're passing some more folks here. We got Amish on the right, we got Amish on the left. I'm going to wave to them and see if they wave back. Oh, look at that. I love it. Great people. All right, guys, get out there and ride. Be well, and I'll talk to you soon.